Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Kotar. So here in the Sith base, we've discovered two things. We discovered the location of the Selkath youth, who believe that they are training to be Sith, and in the adjacent room, we discovered that the Sith were having a fish fry. So we need to try to convince these kids that staying here is not in their best interest. So let's head here into the training room and see if we can find any more evidence to convince them. I'm not going to use the, Jedi mind trick yet. But, oh, good lord. Why are they... They're shooting that guy, it looked like. Hey, you leave that fish alone. Oh, it's a practice droid. Whoops. Well, I will accept your surrender. If you want to go that path. Doesn't look like he wants to, though. Sorry, bud. Now, if memory serves from the security camera footage, we are about to have a Sith, like some sort of Sith master, maybe, here. So, let's go ahead and Valor up and have Jolie top off the tank. Let's see what happens.
How did you get in here? Wait, I recognize you. Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Well, let me guess. You intend to collect this reward, right?
Master, give us the honor of aiding you in destroying this enemy of the Sith. It didn't even give these guys lightsabers.
See? What did I tell you?
As you wish, my eager apprentices. We shall remove this thorn from Malak's side once and for all.
Fair enough. Alright. Now, let's do this. And are you going to be liberal with the Force Lightning? Is that what you're going to do? It's okay. I'll be liberal with the Whirlwind. Keep you in stasis. Let's go ahead and refresh. So you can keep that life absorption to yourself. Uno mas. Aha! Now, normally in the Sith traditions, you would be promoted. However, that's just not what we're going to do here today, guys. We're going to have a fish fry of our own. Huzzah! So let's see what we got in here. Advanced med pack. Dark Jedi Knight robe. Ooh. And now what do we have? We're rocking a master robe. It's not what we need. We need a Dark Jedi master robe. Do you have one? Hey! Retinal combat implant, more gems. Let's go ahead and get the Dark Jedi master robe on. That looks better with the purple saber. Now, what's in here? Maybe, owie! A gas mine. Datapad. What does the datapad have to say? Probably lets us know the Sith's nefarious plot to open up a Joe's Crab Shack here on Manon. These appear to be the personal notes of the Dark Jedi Master in charge of the Sith base on Manon. Seems that the Sith have been trying to turn impressionable young Selkath over to the dark side. After reading the lengthy progress reports on this topic, it seems the final plan was to use these young Selkath to overthrow the current government and install a puppet government that the Sith would dominate. Well, that's not necessarily proof of any wrongdoing. They want to help the Sith. So we may have to mind trick these guys out before that happens, just in case we have to do the unpleasantness. Let's heal ourselves up and prepare for a scrap if need be.
What?
I don't want to do that, obviously, but if they don't give us any other option. Okay, Shasa. Have you brought us evidence to back up your accusations? Have you found proof the Sith are evil, as you claim? This datapad proves the Sith are lying to you. Shasa, this is the Master's own datapad. Look, they're speaking the truth. I cannot believe it. And yet the evidence is right before me. The Sith wanted to use us to betray Manan. I must apologize for doubting you. The Sith are truly as evil as you've claimed. We must report this to Otto City authorities. Yes, we must report this at once. We thank you, human, for showing us the truth. You've saved us from a terrible mistake.
Just be careful with those gifts you've already learned. Beware the dark side, or you may end up betraying your world regardless.
Quickly, my friends. We could stay here no longer. We must flee this foul embassy and warn our people against the plot to corrupt the Manan youth. Yeah, they had already left you there, Shasa. And light side points gained. It's okay. We have prevented the fish fry. Neural band and advanced med pack. Excellent. Well, I think all of our business here in the Sith base is concluded. Let's go ahead and get out of here and see what happens. Actually, we need to see if we get into a scrap with the guard out here. That pretentious one that we talked to earlier. Uh-oh. You there, human. You are placed under the arrest of the Otto City Civil Authority. Why? Though the Sith embassy here is considered sovereign territory... Oh, whoops. Inquiries to the staff of the embassy yielded no response. It would seem that contact had been cut. Our cameras recorded you entering the base shortly before contact was lost and fighting apparently began. It is a conclusion of the Otto City Civil Authority that you are responsible for the disturbance here, and you are hereby placed under arrest. You will come with us to await your trial. As material witnesses, the individuals who accompany you will be detained at your vessel, and the vessel itself prohibited from leaving Manan. We will leave, now. Do not attempt to resist, or we shall resort to overwhelming force. I've got the force too. Wait, I'm an arbiter. Greetings, human. I am called Wallace, and I've been selected as your arbiter for the duration of your trial. What exactly have I been charged with? You've been charged with initiating violence within the embassy, murdering members of the Ambassadorial Commission of the Sith Empire, and disregarding our own laws regarding violence in Otto City. What can I do? I would first like to ask you a few questions regarding the events that led up to your arrest. I have already been given all relevant data on you and your companions, so that can be disregarded. For what reason did you enter the Sith Embassy? I had authorization to enter. Indeed. I find that unlikely, Offworlder, but perhaps the judges will be more sympathetic to your view. What is your prior association with the Sith? I have no prior association. Indeed. Since you have a pass card to their base, I can only assume you believe taking this route would lessen your sentence. Very well. That should be all the information I require of you for now. If you wish, we can begin the trial whenever you are ready. I have proof that the Sith are evil. Indeed. And what is that? This data... Ooh. This datapad proves they're kidnapping young Selkath. This is most disturbing. We should take this evidence and present it before the court right away. Maybe this will speed up the process. Hello there, war droids. Good grief. I don't have my saber either. You stand accused of the grievous murder of many Sith and extensive property damage to their embassy here. How do you plead? Not guilty. Let the record show that this trial is commenced. Presiding are judges Selkath, Josa, Nalshiken, Kota, and Dula. His trial is to determine the culpability and punishment of this individual in the recent assault on the Sith embassy. Given the severity of this trial, we can dispense with the normal formalities of the court and proceed directly. You have pleaded not guilty, yet there are reports of weapons fire and detonations from within the Sith embassy. You were seen entering and leaving the embassy. The Sith have not conferred with the authorities about this matter, but from all available evidence it would seem that you are the source of the disturbance. What is your explanation for being in the Sith embassy? I was investigating the disappearances of young Selkath. You believe that the Sith have had something to do with those disappearances? The Off-Worlder has probably been listening to Shayless and his rumor-mongering. Most likely. Do you have any proof to back up your assumption, human? Have the Sith been implicated? I have this datapad as proof that the Sith are up to no good. Let it be noted that the court has taken this new evidence into consideration. This is most disturbing. I'm sensing a theme here, guys. The court will adjourn for a brief period to verify this evidence and discuss its importance. Dung dung. We have verified that this is indeed a Sith datapad indicating their complicity in a plot to overthrow the lawful government of Manan. In gratitude for having discovered this heinous offense, all charges against you regarding this incident will be dropped. Pending a suitable penalty against the Sith, their embassy is considered off-limits to all Alto City security personnel. No calls or incidents from their base will be attended to until this matter is dealt with, as they are no longer subject to the protections of Selkath law. You have been found innocent and may leave as you desire. The trial is now over. Huzzah! Good, good, good. Now, let's look at our log here. I guess we need to go ahead and rock out the Sunry murder trial. Man. Now, here's the thing. We have actually screwed over the Sith. Now I don't feel bad about screwing over the Republic by letting them know the truth. So, let's go ahead and talk to the... I bet Sunry was not happy to see us in the cell. Now, just a normal prisoner here. Let's talk to the warden. What is it that I can do for you now? I want to begin Sunry's trial now. Are you certain, human? Once a trial has begun, it cannot be stopped, and once judgment is given, the case can never be reopened. You must be certain your investigations are complete before you request a trial. This is the role of the arbiter. Are you certain you wish to begin the trial now? Yeah, let's begin the trial. Very well, human. I shall advise the court and we will begin immediately. In Otto City's war on crime. Let the records show that the trial of Sunry versus the Otto City Authority has commenced. Presiding are judges Selkath, Josa, Nalshiken, Kota, and Dula. This trial is to determine the culpability of Sunry in the death of the Sith Alasa. Representing Sunry in his defense is a member of the Jedi Order. Do you have any opening statements? Let's go ahead and be honest here. Sunry is guilty of the murder. He's confessed to me.
No! You traitor!
Sunry, no!
Your client is guilty, Arbiter? Are you sure you wish to enter this plea? I do.
No! I object! I am the victim of a conspiracy here!
Is this true, Arbiter? Your client does not seem to agree with your assertions. The position of Arbiter is to defend your client. Therefore, in spite of your personal feelings, you must do so to the best of your ability. This trial will proceed on schedule. Acting as a prosecutor for the Otto City Authority is an impartial observer from the Sith Empire.
It is an honor to see justice served. And I will see Sunry is executed for the crime he has committed.
Do not be too overzealous in pressing your commission, Sith. The first matter of business is the presentation of a sworn testimony by the proprietor, Ignis, of the hotel where the murder occurred. What is the testimony you wish to give us?
The man I saw leaving, Sunry, probably left after I heard the blaster shot.
The guilt of the accused is apparent even this early in the trial.
Know your place, Sith. This is important evidence. The court will keep this in mind near the top of the list of pertinent facts. We will now begin by calling forth the witness to the crime and taking their testimony. After each witness has given their testimony and you have cross-examined them, you may ask the presiding judges for their opinions on the current state of the case. This is a special privilege given by Manon law only to the defendant, so use it wisely. The first witness is Firith. The prosecution will question the witness first.
You are Firith Me, the well-known Pazak player. I wonder if we can trust the word of a gambler as reliable testimony.
Do not undermine the witness. Objection sustained. Ask the witness your questions and do it promptly.
Of course, Your Honor. Firith Me, what did you see the night of the murder?
Well, I came out into the hallway after hearing the blaster shot and saw Sunry over there limping down the hall out of the building.
A very obvious point, Your Honors. The accused was seen leaving the scene of the crime after the blaster that killed Elassa was fired.
A very pertinent point, prosecutor. It is now the defense's turn to cross-examine the witness. Elassa is a dark Jedi, isn't she?
Yes, from what I could tell. She carried a lightsaber under that cloak of hers.
Objection! That doesn't prove she was a Jedi.
No. This piece of evidence is very important. It establishes the character of Elassa and perhaps her intent in dealing with Sunry. Do you have any additional questions? Was the metal left at the crime scene not a little too obvious?
I think it may have been. I mean, you'd have to be pretty stupid to leave something that important lying around, wouldn't you?
This argument has merit. Do you have additional questions? Did you actually see the murder happen?
You mean actually see him kill her with my own eyes? Well, no, but I don't think there could have been anyone else there.
Your point is well taken, Arbiter. Do you have any additional questions? How could Sunry have harmed her if he was a cripple? Actually, no, that's... You can. If there's a blaster, it's a blaster. I have no additional questions. Very well. Would you like to use this opportunity to poll the judges? No. Since the defense has no further questions, we will call out the second witness, the Rodian Glupar. The prosecution may question the witness.
Glupar the Rodian, you were staying in the hotel the night of the murder and saw Sunry leaving Elassa's room, didn't you?
Yes, Glupar see Sunry running down hallway, and when Glupar look in room, Sith woman dead on floor.
This is clear, then, that Sunry left the room with the Sith Elassa already dead behind him.
Perhaps, Sith. Perhaps. It is the turn of the defense to question the witness now. Did you plant the metal on Elassa? Glupar.
Don't do it, Glupar.
The prosecution will be silent. What is it you wish to say, Glupar? Glupar paid by Sith to plant that metal.
Lies. Slander! I object!
You are certain of this, Glupar? Glupar, certain. This new evidence puts the entire case in a new light. Do you wish to ask the witness anything else? Isn't the metal at the crime scene too obvious a clue? Or wait, did you see Sunry kill Elassa? Glooper not see Sunry really hurt Sith, but Glooper did see Sunry leaving room with death Sith in it. But Glooper not see him really kill Sith. An important distinction, Arbiter. Do you wish to ask the witness anything else? I have no additional questions. Would you like to poll the judges at this time? Yes. I think that Sunry could not have committed this crime. Sunry perhaps was not the killer. I cannot make my decision on what I have yet seen. I do not believe Sunry, as a well-standing Republic citizen, could have committed this crime. I cannot tell yet if Sunry killed Alasa, but I am confident it will be proven. If the defense has no more questions, the court will call out Elora, Sunry's wife.
You, Elora, are Sunry's lawful wife. Your husband was a hero in the last war between the Sith Empire and the Republic. He was crippled in that war. Do you not believe he'd blame the Sith for his injury?
Yes. I guess he would.
And there you have motive. Sunry seeks revenge on the Sith for what they did to him and killed Ilasa.
A supposition for now, prosecutor. Does the defense have any questions for the witness? Let's go ahead. We need to have the truth out, one way or the other, if we win or lose. Was it true your husband was having an affair with Alasa?
Yes. Yes, it was true. He was having an affair with that Sith harlot.
It seems painfully obvious that he killed her to keep her quiet about the affair.
Be silent. You have already questioned the witness, prosecutor.
He'd been seeing her for some time, I think. But he said he was going to change. He'd gone there that night to end it. We talked the night before and he'd promised. But now things have become so very complicated.
This is very enlightening evidence. It will influence our deliberation considerably. Do you have any more questions, Arbiter? Sunry was a Republic war hero, wasn't he?
Yes. He fought against the Sith in the last war. He fought bravely, and was even awarded the Hero's Cross. I don't know how much that means to the Sith, or to your Selkath, your honors. But in the Republic, it is awarded only to the bravest, most valorous, most honorable men. The kind of man who earns that medal would not kill someone in cold blood.
So complicated. Your husband earned a medal because he excelled at killing Sith. It relates directly. Do not let personal opinion sway your judgment of the law. Do you have any more questions, Arbiter? No additional questions. Will you use this opportunity to poll the judges? Yes. Not enough information. Ooh. Only one person thinks Sunry's innocent. Does the prosecution have any remaining witnesses to call forth?
I wish to call forth Sunry himself, your honors. Very
well. This should be fun.
Are you a war hero, Mr. Sunry? You fought in wars against the Sith Empire, correct?
Yes, that's right. And I don't regret it either. The Republic needs its heroes.
Indeed. Would you say that you dislike the Sith? Even hate them?
Of course I hate them. Trying to take over the galaxy every chance they get, killing millions of innocents?
Pure politics. Were you in Alasa's room on the night of the murder?
Well, yes, I was. I had been having an affair with Alasa and my wife, yes. But I realized how wrong I'd been, and I was going there to end it.
You were having an affair with a Sith. You wanted to end it quickly and quietly, so you killed her from behind and tried to flee.
No,
I think we can see the answer clear enough, Mr. Sunry.
Do not interrupt the accused. In fact, I think you've said quite enough already, prosecutor. Do you have any questions to ask the accused, Arbiter? By the way, I just realized that Sunry, the guy who does the voices, he played Neelix on Star Trek Voyager. Okay. Ilasa was a Sith spy, wasn't she?
Of course she was. Why would a young, beautiful Sith woman get with an old cripple like me?
You're not helping yourself, Sunry. You only give reason why you might kill her. He merely states facts. The incompetence of the murder indicates that her occupation was not the motive for the killing. The fact remains, Alasa was a Sith, and likely a spy as well. Is there anything else you wish to ask the accused? How could Alasa have gotten a hold of your medal?
I don't know. The medal had gone missing some time ago. I never found out what happened to it. It's possible the Sith had stolen it and had it planted on the body.
Supposition, Your Honors?
True, but it does have merit and deserves consideration. Is there anything else? You were going there to end the affair. Would the Sith object?
Yes, I think they would. They wouldn't want to lose one of their sources, even though I didn't give them anything. They might have killed her for her failure. Or they might have thought she'd turn against them or something like that.
The Sith Empire is not the barbaric institution you portray it to be.
Be silent, prosecutor. This is a valuable point that lends some credence to your defense, Arbiter. And there's nothing else we can ask him. No questions. Will you use this opportunity to poll the judges? Sure. 1 vote for Sunry. 1 vote for Sunry. Oh, a vote against Sunry. Vote for Sunry. And non-decided. The witnesses have all been called forward and questioned by both prosecution and defense. The prosecution will now present in closing its summary of the pertinent facts of this case.
I think the facts in this case are very straightforward. Sunry was having an affair with Alasa. He sought to end it, and the simplest, quickest method, given his hatred of the Sith, was to simply kill her. Witnesses saw Sunry fleeing the scene, and material evidence places him there at the time of the murder as well. I am confident that any informed observation of the facts will lead the judges, Your Honors, to this very conclusion.
Indeed. And your closing statements, Arbiter? Ooh. Sunry was a cripple. No one actually witnessed the murder. Sunry was ending the affair. Alasa was a spy and the Sith are framing her. You know what? My arguments are complete. Then the court will now deliberate amongst ourselves. I probably just should have showed them the footage right off the bat, but I said that he had confessed. This court hereby finds Sunry innocent of the murder of the Sith Alasa.
Your Honors, no!
Silence. The verdict has been delivered, and this trial is now over.
Oh, Sunry, I'm so glad.
Elora.
Oi.
We've done all we could for you, old friend.
Thank you for saving me. I don't know how I can repay you. Elora and I are going to leave here and get as far away from all this as soon as we can. I and the Republic will not forget what you've done for us. Thank you.
Left a bad taste in my mouth, I have to say. What we got here? No dark side or light side points, so I guess we did it as gray as possible. But looks like our courtroom career is officially over, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and when we get back, we will try and track down that star map, or maybe head to Dantooine and do our next assassination contract. Anyway, no justice for Alasa. The Sith were spot on. But if you liked the episode, please leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help, and we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.